It doesn't have to be anyone's birthday for an excuse to make these multicolored birthday cake cookies. Now, birthday cake flavored stuff is really popular in the USA, and today we're going to be using butter extract to get that authentic American vanilla birthday cake flavor coming through. You can buy butter extract online at specialty stores. There isn't a substitute for it, so if you want that real birthday cake flavor coming through, then get hold of a small bottle. It's totally worth it. And you can use butter extract in other treats such as confetti cakes, and I think you're going to be making these birthday cake cookies more than once. You can find the full recipe in the description below. So to start, you'll need to preheat your oven to 175 degrees and line 3 baking sheets with non-stick parchment. Now in a freestanding electric mixer with a paddle attachment or using a handheld electric whisk, cream 120 grams of unsalted butter and 200 grams of caster sugar together on a medium-high speed until they're light and fluffy. When I say cream the butter and sugar, you have to do it for at least 5 minutes. You want to get lots of air in there so that the mixture gets pale and fluffy. Take 2 large egg yolks and add these one at a time to the mixing bowl on a low speed. Then stop the mixer and use a spatula to scrape down the sides of the bowl. This is going to get everything mixed together smoothly. Now it's the time to add the magic ingredient, and that's butter extract. This recipe calls for just 1 teaspoon of it. When you add it to the mixture, it's going to give it an amazing freshly baked vanilla cake flavor, and any American's going to recognize that as a true party cake. Now it's time to sift in the dry ingredients. Add 190 grams of plain flour, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt to the creamed butter and sugar mixture. Be sure to turn your mixer off for this though, or the flour is going to go everywhere. So now to get the party started, I'm going to add 130 grams of multicolored sprinkles. Now for the fun bit, rolling the dough and baking the cookies. Roll out the dough into around 30-gram tablespoon-sized balls with your hands. You can dredge a bit of flour on your palms so it doesn't get sticky, and place on the baking sheets. You'll need to leave about 5 centimeters between the dough balls as they'll spread into cookie shapes as they bake in the hot oven. Put these in the oven to bake for about 9 minutes. Don't let them go brown, so take them out as soon as the tops are firm and the gloss has gone. We'll leave these here to cool on the trays for about 5 minutes, and then we'll take them over and lay them out on a wire rack to cool down completely. In the meantime, let's make the smooth vanilla frosting that will sandwich these little cookies together perfectly. Clean out your mixing bowl and reattach the paddle beater, or you can use a handheld electric whisk for this step. Add 115 grams of softened unsalted butter and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and mix them together for 5 minutes on a medium-high speed until they're light and creamy. It's worth keeping the butter at room temperature before baking the cookies so that it can all be mixed easily. Add a pinch of salt and beat for a further minute. Now take 375 grams of icing sugar and add 1/3 of it at a time on a low speed. When the butter and icing sugar are all incorporated, you can crank the mixer up to a medium speed and start adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of whole milk, 1 tablespoon at a time. Turn the speed up to high and beat the frosting for at least 5 minutes. Start off by just adding 2 tablespoons of the milk. This will usually be enough, but add the 3rd tablespoon if you feel it should be creamier. The aim is to have a frosting that will pipe easily, as we're going to use a piping bag to fill the cookies. To fill the piping bag with the frosting, it helps to make a fist and turn the sides of the piping bag down around your hand. This means you can fill the bag right down to the nozzle without getting frosting everywhere. We're gonna roll the cookies in rainbow jimmies for a fun finishing touch, so measure out about 80 grams of your sprinkles onto a flat surface. Pipe the frosting on the flat side of the cookies, starting at the edge and working in a spiral towards the center. When that's done, take another cookie and sandwich them firmly so that a bit of frosting squidges out of the sides and they stick together. Then roll the edges of the frosting in the sprinkles, and there you have it, a birthday cake cookie ready for any celebration. Once you've made these cookies at home, tweet me a pic of your bake at Hummingbird Bakery or post a pic on our Facebook page. The full recipe is in the description below, and subscribe for more videos.